I know you previously told us about letting Alexander Zinchenko and Gabriel Jesus go to Arsenal in the past, but given how much respect and how much you value Mikel Arteta as a coach and the direction you saw Arsenal going, has there been any times you've gone, oh, maybe we shouldn't have let them go to Arsenal, and maybe it wasn't the best decision?
Why not? Because they are winning. My friend, it's easy going. Alex and Gabriel have been amazing with us. I have incredible respect as a persons first and after football players. And of course we want to beat them, but all the success they have and they have families and it's going well. I'm more than delighted. If it's happened, it's because the players, both clubs would agree with that, and that's all. So many times Alex maybe could leave and say, no, I want to stay, and he stayed. And this was not the case this case, and Gabriel the same, and we would agree because there's a lot of years and the new challenge, and the Arsenal wants him. It's happened in a natural way. So, and it's going well for them, congratulations. So you have to try to, to beat them and be close to them in the next weeks, tomorrow of course, in the next weeks and the season and the seasons in the future.
Pep, why did you choose Mikel to come and work here? He didn't have any coaching experience at the time. What made you think that?
Well, we were in touch before. I have Lorenzo Bonaventura, like he's maybe the closest friend, because we started together first month in Barcelona, and he knows really well Mikel, and I knew him a little bit, but not much like Loren. And after we make conversations, and he said, I would like to work together, and I can help you because I know the Premier League perfectly. I know all the managers. I remember that the first game we played, I think, was against Sunderland, and we played against David Moyes. It was in that moment, now with him, and I said, I know him quite well. I was in Everton. He do this, he do that, the strategies, set pieces, and after the 15 minutes, half an hour, and more than that, I said, yeah, he's the man, he's the guy. He can help me to anticipate. At the end of the Premier League, you have to know him sooner or later, but if you have someone anticipate the knowledge about what does it mean going to a Stoke City away or go to, every stadium, a guy who has been many years here, a part of that, so we start to go together, and always I said, I don't know what was my part of him, but his influence on me was great, was massive, was so important to become a better manager.
What was the relationship like? Because you were his boss. Clearly, he become a manager and has become a manager. But how did the dynamic work? Was he brave enough to tell you when he thought you were wrong, or I
said many times to the players, all my staff, because I had many assistant coaches since I arrived, that I don't want anyone who knows to be with me. So, and I felt that as soon one team could, offer him to be a first manager, he would leave. So he could, I think, happen years before, 1 or 2 years before. It didn't happen what happened, and I'm not a guy to say, no, you have to stay with me. So everyone has dreams. Everyone has. And I know he went to the team, his club, the team he dreams of. So he's, I think, a supporter for Marcel, for the fact he played as a captain there, and he loves the club. I remember that when we were together here, when we scored a lot of goals with our opponents, always he jumped and celebrated, except one team. In one team, every time I scored a goal, I jumped, come back, he was sitting there. It was Arsenal. So in that moment, I said, oh, that guy likes Arsenal, and yeah, it's what it is. So it's like me. I'm training here, wherever, assistant coach, and Barcelona called me. I will go to Barcelona. It's my club, So, and that I'm not the person to say, no, you stay here with me, have a contract, you have to stay with us, because I know it. So people have to fly when he believes it's the best for them. And the players, I said many times. So they are not happy, they have to leave, because the life is too short, especially for the players, to spend time in a place like you believe treat you bad, or it's a bad place, or you don't like it, or whatever. So, where it is.